Okay, back. Going for the gusto is what we're talking about here. Yep, we want to have one of these $1,500 profit days here. If I can stamina, if I can keep my strength up on this. Obviously, I've been working for about 8 hours now, probably on this. I mean, I think I started around 8 or 9 a.m. Not sure which. I don't know how many hours of video I actually have down. I mean, I've uploaded 9. This is the 10th video. So, I mean, I don't know. And that might be like 5 hours of video. I mean, I don't know. But, I've been in at it a while. And I've done hundreds of spins. I mean, obviously. Um, and I do have profit here. I mean, 3099. That's $600, over $600 in 600 units, I'm sorry, in profit. And so that's very nice foundation. So let's keep going and see what we can do. We are assaulting 3100. So bam. Okay. Yep. On assault. Okay. Resistance. Okay. Still assaulting 3100. Ooh. Very close. And we did it. We just overtook 3100. That is super awesome. Absolutely super awesome. And oh, yep, there we go. We are on the way. Okay, now defending 3100. And yeah, 20 was a hit, so there it is. Second miss in a row. Okay, so now defending against strong resistance on 3100. Okay, and here we are. So this is should be pretty straightforward. 3090 is 9 units, so we're gonna do the minimum, which I love the minimum. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, if you're doing the minimum bet, chances are you're not going to get knocked off profit. Which I think the way that you get knocked off, I think the most common way is when the wheel actually turns against you to where it creates a big enough of a gap so that when you actually go to bet, you're actually betting more than the minimum because you're looking to fill in that gap. Okay, and then that's when it causes you to overexpose and then lose the advantage of having multiple bets within range of profit. And then what we're doing is at that point we're voluntarily going into debt management mode. Okay, and so I mean that's a rule of the system that it cap limits your betting. And I think it's very important because it's part of the balance that relates to the overall bankroll. And so I think it's very important to do it, but it's sort of a voluntary rule that we're subscribing to um, for the sake of safety, because of just like the guy on the forum said. I mean, you can run into tsunamis. He didn't call it a tsunami. He just said over 8 or 9, repetitions in a row. Like, no duh. I mean, I've documented 18 in a row, okay, in actual play. And and I've documented 25 in a row by computer simulation. So I'm very well aware of the, the number of VSLs that can occur in a row. Okay, and that's the reason why I had to work so hard to finally come up with the system, because I went from being an aggressive idiot, like with a machine gun of betting, to a passive, dripping sot where all I was doing was, waiting for the system to create profit for me and only betting very small amounts, very rarely, if and then I learned that didn't work. That being too aggressive doesn't work. Being too passive doesn't work, and that's when I came to the balance of both of them. And the protection against those waves. This system protects against the VSLs in a row when you get 8 or more. You've seen me do this. You've seen me show you. I mean, if you look at my posts, you've seen me go through tsunamis Major tsunamis. Okay, and yeah, I've done it on this video today. There's been major tsunamis on this video, more than one. You can see them on the video. I could go back and point them out on which videos and what the time frame is where these tsunamis occur, where there's way more than just 8. Okay, and I show you how I deal with each one of them, and I'm not having a problem dealing with them because the strategy is such that you're not exposed. It's not a progression system. Okay, it's not a progression system. It's a progression means there is progression within it. Like if these tsunamis get out of hand, I do implement progression. Because why? Because I can. you know I don't want to have to deal with the higher betting amounts. It puts the overall balance at risk. So the progression will put any streaks to sleep, basically. I mean, I'm counting on some latitude with the wheel not going out to 25, like it's because it's 2 out of millions. So, but whatever. Anyway, that's my soapbox take on it, just because I feel like getting all that off my chest. So here comes a 90% bet. Bam. So gotta love it. New profit, guaranteed profit actually. And there it is, 31.52. My goodness, very nice. All right. We're not going for massive chunks of profit all at once. I mean, like huge, be out of line where you end up risking your bankroll. You know what I'm saying? Because like this, just like the guy said, it can get out of hand quickly. I've been the victim. I mean, I know exactly how it feels, and you know, and this system prevents me from being addicted to betting and being vulnerable to these waves. The waves can rage, and they're not going to touch me. They're just going to have minimal amount of damage. They're going to roll right off of me, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to earn that money back. You know, I mean, and that's what I'm proving over and over and over again. Okay. And I'm showing you the waves. Okay, if it's a wind feeder, it's not going to bring those negative waves. It's going to bring me winds. It's going to, you know, it's not going to assault me like that. So anyway, enough of that. And we are at 31. Okay, so 3164. We're hovering around. Ooh, we are assaulting 3200 now. And is this a forest wave? Yes, we are on a Kavoris wave assaulting 3200. Oh my. Okay. Resistance. Oh, okay. So we've gone under par. Oops, not giving up. Still on assault here. Oh my. Okay, and yet looks like we've begun a downward trend. Okay, so yes, we have. Okay, yes, a serious downward trend. Okay, this is one of these tsunamis that we've been talking about here. It looks like shaping up. Okay, so now we get a shot. We're going to take a shot at it. We're not going to sit there and be wimpy about it. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we're not going to expose ourselves by being too aggressive, having bet every occurrence. No, we're going to take a shot, a single shot right now, which is at 93%. Okay, and so I'm pretty sure this is the minimum. So, which is, oh man, that is awesome that it would be the minimum. So, all right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. And so, here we are. And this is going to be 93% right here. Bam. See? It just owns. This list owns. I'm telling you, it's just it's just awesome. 31.99. Nippers 31. That's 31.99. Bang. Gosh dang it, is that 700 units in profit? Yes, we are heading towards our goal here of being over 1,000. Yes, and I'm feeling great. 19, 20, 27, 30. Okay. Um, all right. So now we are assaulting 3200. Okay. Resistance. Bam. Just overtook. No, we didn't overtake, but we are making progress towards 3200 on assault. Yep. Bam. Just overtook 3200. Just owned it. Man, just Kavoris wave right out into new profit. Okay, here's some resistance. Bam. Kavoris wave. Bam. Oh, yes. More. We're assaulting 3250 now. Here's resistance. Okay. They're assaulting 3250. Yes. Bam. Kavoris wave has not stopped. Yep. Kavoris wave. Bam. Yep. Here's resistance. Bam. Earth. Okay. Bam. Oh my gosh, we just hit 3250. Massive Kavoris wave right here. 50 unit Kavoris wave. Bam. And we go higher. Bam. Oh my gosh, we're assaulting 3300. Oh my gosh. Oh, we are assaulting 3300. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Wow. That was a massive Kavoris wave right there. And time to bet. So obviously this will be the minimum. We're way into profit right now. Wow. It's nice when things go your way, man. It really is. You know, you can get hit by the wheel so much that it skews your view of the statistics. I mean, it really does. And we just won. Things are just this is like really nice. This is really nice. I like this. Okay, and we're now at 3312. Oh my gosh, insane. Oh man, we're at that's like is that like 900 units right now? Yeah, I think it is. No, I think it's 800. 800 plus. Yeah, it's not yet 900. It's in the 800 plus range. Okay. And obviously all-time high. All right, well, as good as the wheel can get, it can get almost as ugly because Kavoris bets 54%. Okay. All right, so we can bet now. Obviously, 3292 versus 12. I mean, that's going to be 8. That's going to be 20. So we need to do 3. Okay. All right, so let's see how many shots we can take here in profit. That's what we're looking for. See if the wheel is going to move against us to, lessen that advantage, or whether we can get help. Okay. Hmm. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow, this is great. All right, so here we go. Better do some math. Okay, so here we need to do 7, which is not too bad. All right, and we're at 96%. So, all right, that's a sponge. Wow. Okay. And I believe we still have room for another attack into profit. Okay. Wow. Okay. So now's the time to take that shot. Let's see. We have. Okay, let's see how much of a shot we have. Yeah, it's we're on our way out there basically, but 13 is what we need, and 13 is easily within range. So, okay, so 13. Okay, great. So here it is, and this is now 96%. Oh my gosh. Well, yep, this does look like a tsunami right here, and they must occur. It's true. They must occur. And there it is. So we're going to go progressions. And progression will put this tsunami to rest. And we are minimizing our exposure at this point. We've locked in profits. So here's +1. And bingo. So that took care of that safely without escalating the betting amounts above, um, that amount. So now, yeah, I mean, true, we're down 200, or a little over, just slightly over 200 units, but we haven't hit yet. Okay, so that's not quite where our debt is. Um, and, taking into account the fact that there was a tsunami, that's actually pretty good. I mean, we haven't hit yet, so that's not actually our debt level. Um, okay, and we're still alive. I mean, we took the tsunami in stride, and we're in a position to take profits here. We're just looking for the right opportunity. Um, okay, the wheel's looking pretty vicious. Yeah, really vicious. Wow, two tsunamis in a row. That's pretty amazing, actually. Wow. Wow. Yeah, call that a wind feeder, will you? I mean, my goodness gracious. Um, okay, so we have the odds are now in our favor here. Um, and I don't think there's any use in doing any calculations. We need to do the maximum, and that's going to be 7 plus 7 is 14, and 1 is 15, and 1 is 16. So here comes 16. All right, so this is a 96% bet right here. So here we go. Okay, pretty vicious wheel we're looking at right here. Uh, quite vicious. Um, so let's see what happens here. This what we're looking at right now is pretty much the maximum amount of damage that can be done to us using this system. You can see the betting amounts are at their maximum at this point. Um, so wow, two tsunamis in a row, unbelievable. We took our sniping shots. You saw how we stepped in, took a shot, okay, stepped out, minimizing our losses, maximizing our chances to win, taking the chance. In other words, having the chance to win. I mean, you know. All right, and then now we just simply do progression again. So this is two tsunamis in a row. Now, is that enough? Is that enough? Okay. I mean, is that enough? Really? Not only am I surviving it, but just the fact that it happened. I mean, just the fact that it happened, it should be pretty significant. Okay, we still haven't hit. Granted, right now, I mean, we're down 50 plus 4, so like 450 units, but we haven't hit yet. So that isn't our actual debt level. Um, Obviously, still in profit for the day, well over 400 units. I mean, we're doing awesome. But two tsunamis in a row, is that enough? Okay. And am I not still standing and you know, ready to recoup? I am. So here we go. BAC is going to be kicking in additional units, obviously here. And if I did the system that I'm proposing to do, it would be kicking in even more units than just two. It would. I'm assuming it would kick in three, because times 0.75 would be three. Yeah. So that would be my proposal, that this would be 3 units instead of two. Um, but I haven't instituted that. I think I should, though. Really, seriously, I think I should. All right. Now, here we're at 21 minutes. By the way, I'd like to uh, get this hit in so we can see exactly where we're at. We survived two tsunamis in a row, and we now have, 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and well, 70%, so, and bam, so we hit. Okay, so now we can actually see where we're at profit-wise. Okay, so 3016. All right, so we're down basically 306 units. Okay, we're still in profit for the day, over 500 units. So gotta love that. Is that right? Yes, it is, isn't it? Well, anyway, somewhere around there. And this is it. So we're going to stop this video here and put it in the can, and then come back and start slamming this debt. Two tsunamis in a row. See what I'm saying?